From Atlanta, Fulton County.
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Color I see. Then you maintain the status.
December 7th, 19...
I'm gonna question a psychopath.
I love you so badly.
I got named.
Okay, we're here.
Man, I had some good tangential thoughts going on during that. I always
Any
do.
rage coursing through your veins? We've been having some heated debates. We've been doing the show before the show, as they say. You know,
It's good though. You know, it gets us primed a little bit. You know? We had a good 10 to 15 minute discussion.
and it's good. It's a good energy change. Welcome
Lisa
to the
was
show,
here.
by the
It's
way.
good.
This is Keith Pazel. I'm here with Adam finally.
Yeah. I'm here.
And it's been interesting because the past 3 have been kind of these chill shows.
Yeah.
And it's nice having like energy to the show. Like yesterday, I streamed last night for an hour and a half, but it's just me sitting here kind of talking low, watching Hogan's Heroes, talking about Bob Crane getting strung up in trusses and fuck horses. He got bludgeoned by a tripod.
His death.
But Google defaulted to aliens.
Oh.
And it pulled up James Cameron, and I had to specifically put Alien, the first one, because I didn't know what year it came out. You have to put in Alien 1979,
79, yeah.
or else Part 2 will come up.
Yeah.
It's because Part 2 is called Aliens.
Exactly.
So it's just like, and
You know, it's and whatever. I'm going out on a limb here, saying how good it's going to be cutting edge opinions like that are going to get our viewership and our numbers up by making such firm master of the obvious statements. That being said, let's take stock of it. Alien is a great movie.
It's a good movie.
Alien
well,
is
it's also
very
it's
good.
also old enough to where you could get people back onto it. Like there's many people who haven't seen it. They know about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put forward this premise on stage because I'm trying to talk about how I'm culturally old.
Yeah.
And like I
are.
I didn't pay attention to anything from 2005 through 2017, and it's really fucked me up in conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to make the point, and I failed one time, and someone called me out about how like, okay, Dazed and Confused came out in 1993,
Exactly.
right? And it's about 1976.
Exactly.
It's an 18-year difference.
Yeah, 17. Yeah.
So
Yeah, 16.
if you made that movie now, it would be
Yeah.
about the year 2002.
Yeah.
Now,
I know.
here's why that
Yeah.
doesn't seem so old
2004.
because, and this is
Yeah.
93 to 76, you see that age jump.
Yes.
Like the people look like racism. They got long sideburns and
Yeah,
bell bottoms
yeah,
and shoulder
yeah,
pads. Like
yeah.
from 02 to now, things kind of look the same. Like
Yeah.
the filtering on TV is a little more hardcore and people's pants are a little lower to their waist.
Yeah.
But like other than that, 2002 kind of looks like 2022.
Yeah. I could see that.
So like there isn't that visual, like when you see an episode of Ally McBeal, it doesn't strike you as like, oh my God, look how old this looks.
Yeah, as opposed to the Waltons.
But 94 to 76, like I remember watching Dazed and Confused in 98 and being like, this movie's about the fucking ancient times.
God, that is you see, you have to understand. Here's the reason why that movie was popular, as you know, is when I was a kid in the 70s and I was achieving awareness, like that was the look of everyone. You know, all the people were like a generational. So it was like, to me, the 70s
Wearing
were
paisley and cowboy boots and shit.
It was a romanticized time. It was a romanticized time because the 80s were deemed this
Speaking
awful
of
conservative
Texas,
period.
let's put on some King of the Hill while we talk about this.
So again, the 70s were romanticized. Like you could party. It was before AIDS was in sex, man. It was this great time. Like it was very much romanticized.
A lot of states
for my
you
generation.
could, a lot of states you could purchase alcohol too.
Oh, you could buy it when you were 18 years old in fucking Wisconsin until 85. I was 16 years old. They raised the age, and I was like kind of pissed off. My brother hit it. People used to border hop all the time.
My dad says this is what contributed a lot to his being an alcoholic.
Yeah.
He was he had the 18-year drinking
Yeah.
for like a year and a half. And then,
in Illinois?
Yeah. But he was such an established regular in that year and a half that after they banned 18-year-old drinkers, they just kept him they kept letting him in the bar.
Well, they knew he was a good guy. Hey, they could, he was a good drunk.
So, because he would even say, he was like, even when they changed the age limit, like they still let me in bars.
Yeah, well, I think you might have got
that's a little fucked up.
Yeah, they might have grandfathered you in too, but no, I don't know. I don't think so.
No, they were supposed to not let him in.
Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, that was. But again, I looked at the 70s, like that time period, and you're right.
Quantum Leap, Sci-Fi's doing a rewind.
Yeah.
This is an example of that. They're doing a rewind era, and it's all like they're showing the old new Battlestar Galactica from OFAR, and they're showing Quantum Leap. This is like late 80s, early 90s.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember the Jimmy?
You have
where he plays the tard.
I was, or not Joey.
It's Jimmy.
You had to really squint and get into it because
Bacula's living the VHF world right here.
Absolutely, yeah. This
fucking
is
Richie Valens bopping with the kids. So back to this Channel
that guy's
2
doing a national.
For instance, Channel 2 in North American television frequencies is at 54 megahertz, which corresponds to a wavelength of 5.5 meters, and thus requires dipole antenna about so you only need a 3-foot fucking antenna to get channel 2.
Okay.
The lowest channel in the UHF map.
Okay. Interesting that CBS had that. But anyway,
they paid for it, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, a big week thing that we're fired up about is there was a yet another mass
back
shooting.
to back.
Yeah.
You had the Buffalo one.
Yeah.
And then you had this one, and then I even think there was one pre-Buffalo. There was something pre-Buffalo. And then after the one in Uvalde, they stopped a mass shooting in Texas. Like a teacher talked a kid out of doing something.
Like a copycat crime.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, it is.
That's really something.
Well, I've been saying this, man. Whatever. I've been wrong on many a political prediction. But there's been a few that I've stuck to. And it's just, whatever. I don't want to predict this. It's a dark thought, but I've been wrong on this before. I'm surprised Barack Obama didn't get assassinated. Not saying it still can't happen.
All my Republican friends who hated him were like, I give him a year. I give him a year and a half. I'm planning it.
I thought for sure someone was going to try to kill him.
Did you see Steve Kerr talk about Uvalde? Fucking hit his hand on the desk.
Yeah.
I didn't know his dad was shot to death.
Oh, his old man was
by like a Turkish emperor or something.
No. What it was is his father was a professor at the American University in Beirut when Lebanon was going through real political instability. Gee, I wonder if Israel had anything to do with that. Anyway, so they and he was, I think he was actually the dean of the university. And he got kidnapped and got murdered. I think he was a hostage from I don't know how many. For a while, I want to say several months. So his father was, when he was like 17 or 18 years old, he was a kid, Yeah, he went to the University of Arizona.
I'm trying to find Colin Cowherd talking about Uvalde, but you can't. He doesn't I don't step in the political issues. They don't throw a pass. They score touchdowns. What was his quarterback rating? Then I'll talk
what
about
direction is the wind going? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're against mass shooting. We're against it. 2 weeks from now. People should have a gun. That's what they
Texas
should do.
is right for it. It doesn't snow.
You need to have a gun.
Got a lot of open land you can fire
totally
off.
Just non sequitur statements.
He analyzes it like home field advantage in a game.
Yeah, well, I think that's literally the level of discussion that some people can engage in. It's like some sort of weird, bad, like a sporting event, in terms of the level of debate. It is bad. The quality of things has really it's just gone into the gutter. And then maybe that's classic old man thought, but no, I think I got pretty good analytical skills and I've been in the world for a while. I've got some experience and just my analysis, it's bad. It's just bad. And like, it's because of media hype. No, it's bad. It's real. It's incredible how fucked up it is. And you know something? It can get a lot worse. It can actually get much worse. So, be aware of that. So I think that there's some mass shooting potential in this city, but that's a horrible thing to say. Yeah, but I don't want that to happen. It is good
though that we have they were talking about it on the news earlier. We have red flag laws out here. We've stopped 21 potential mass shootings because we didn't allow someone to buy a gun who openly, either in writing or verbally, said they were going to use it to kill people.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I know it's you can't joke around about that shit. You know what I mean? If someone says that, you've given up some rights when you've said something like that at a gun store to buy a semi-automatic weapon that can kill like 30 people. I mean, if you say something like that, you should be able to stop that. You should be able to say, no, sir, we can't sell this to you. You just can't say stuff like that. If you're going to fight that, what is your fucking problem? You know, it's just, how do you not see it's just, there's a lot of dimension going on with it. I believe the NRA has a lot of Russian money that's funding it too. It is all part of just the divide in this country. You know, it is just pushing that divide. You know, it's just, and it's gross.
See, let's get into some fucking
gross.
Let's get into some quantum.
We work too hard. This is what we've been busting our hoops for. You know that.
And they're over here getting jobs for free, stealing all our work. They're fucking plotting shit.
You're to East LA.
That lie has been propagated for so long.
Can't tear their tails off.
What's amazing
They're
is
good people, Chico. We just got to give them a chance. Don't judge a
good
book by the
people.
color of his skin.
You know, I saw Martin Luther King's speech.
Look at the 50s getup. He's wearing the sweater with the Jesus cross.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is like a regular Guido family fucking.
I was going to say, this is Mexican, right? This is like a Mexican thing.
Yeah, Scott Bakula's
Someone's
talking
saying,
all.
hey, S.A. Yo, Holmes. It turns into colors, you know.
Oh my God. Speaking of that, we're going to do that right now.
Yeah, what's this?
Obi-Wan came out. The Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show.
Can we see the trailer?
We're going to see more than the trailer. I got a scene for you, Bubba. I'm not telling you anything.
Is there a certain actor that might be in that scene? Is there a certain actor who might be in it?
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. I was going to look at I'm so glad. Because I was going to look this up today because I saw it and I was like, but I got sidetracked. I was so busy. I was doing consulting stuff and then working. I couldn't hop into the internet to look at that. But I was like, he's got scenes in that because I know he was filming stuff about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Well, when I was at Eric.
By the way, and
yeah.
we're talking about Kumail. Well, no, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Not
now
yet.
that you know who it is.
Yeah.
We're talking about Kumail.
Yeah.
Did he get and I mean this not racially in the slightest.
Yeah.
Did he get a nose implant?
Oh, to make his nose.
His honker is large.
Do you know what it is?
Maybe it's because his face lost weight.
Exactly. That's actually the reason why. Is he lost a bunch of weight and got in shape, so his nose stands out more. You know, that's because I'm sure he was like, you've got to work on your body and your physique if you still want to make it and maintain your star. You've got to maintain your star. Someone else is going to come after your star. And you have to maintain it with
no, here's
everything.
what I think it is,
Your
honestly.
star.
Here's what it is. When you start making that kind of money,
Yeah.
you can't downgrade.
Yeah.
Not only lifestyle-wise, because he's probably bought a house that he can't pay for in the long term. And
I think he's actually been pretty
it's
smart
the
about
social aspect about it where like Kumail seems to be the kind of guy that can't handle the downgrade of like a dude who handled it gracefully, a guy like Pauly Shore. Where
Yeah.
people say like, oh, that guy, he's a washed up now. Kumail would fucking wither at the reputation of like, he was doing Marvel movies and now he's back doing comedy clubs.
Oh, yeah.
So he can't go back. He can only go up. He's going to be Jason Bourne in fucking 3 years.
You're right. I mean, he's going for it, I think. I think he's going for it, you know, but he's 43 years old. You're 43 years old.
He's in part 1,
you
right?
achieve-
Is he in the first episode? Okay.
Is he in the trailer at all? Or do you know?
No, I mean
Okay,
the whole
good.
part
That doesn't mean you're not known that well. Yeah, good. No,
because
yeah,
the
being an
scene he
asshole.
comes in is such like it's like a reveal.
Oh yeah. It's an important moment. Well, the reveal is an important thing.
So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit here. It's the second one.
45 fucking years ago it came out.
What's up?
Like it's after Obi-Wan decided to go.
Okay. And that's another thing. So the story about this, it takes place 10 years after the third where Anakin becomes Darth Vader. It's 10 years after that.
Oh, so he's George Harrison. He's
not that guy anymore.
He's John Lennon.
Yeah.
You know.
So
maybe
then
Yellow
he finally,
Submarine.
at the end of the episodes, decides to go save this bitch.
Okay. Thanks for the setup because I'm looking forward to seeing it.
There's also scary painted up dudes, like Indiana Jones style, like white war paint.
Does it look pretty good?
Oh, it looks terrifying, and they got like little red fucking symbols drawn into their face. One of them's Asian, and it makes it look way scarier.
You know, I have to
think an Asian's scary. An Asian covered in war paint would be.
I wrestle with
your sexuality.
There
we go.
With the planets. Well, the world's, I don't know.
So that's what happens. So he meets some fucking dude in this town.
So he goes to like Vegas.
Yeah,
like
he goes
Vegas.
to Space Hong Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
And this hooker gives him some drugs for free. He has to pretend that Leia's his daughter, but they I know where there's a Jedi at.
I'm looking for my
Look at that, Sarah Sherman.
Is that Sarah Sherman?
No, she's actually really funny on Saturday Night Live.
She had some funny. I'll admit it. She's been good.
Nobody.
I'm gonna go forward. I know where it is now. God, slightly.
It must be so weird when they would see someone like me. And they must.
Oh, we went back. Hold on. Fuck.
Passenger check gate 3.
Fuck. Hold on.
Is that young Skywalker?
No.
Here.
So this broad is like, you're never gonna find your daughter. I'm gonna give you some drugs for free, which is a nice little fucking gesture.
That's a problem. You know, it's just ugh. I tell you, if they try to push some gun laws now, people are going to start getting assassinated. The assassinations are going to start.
Well, that's part of why
they're going to start happening.
Just like how my theory.
I really believe that.
Just like how my theory is, they don't legalize recreational drugs because they don't want the cartels beheading fucking innocents at the borders because you've cut into their fucking income. I feel like they recognize that if we ban assault rifles right now, people will fucking build death clubs in the forest. Like the over my dead body. Like I'm
a thug in the secondary. You know, you hit people, you're forearming people when you're tackling, you're stepping on their hand when you're standing up. You know, it's like you're being a real asshole.
Dick Jaworski to play the Mattel Electronics football game. Dick doesn't know.
I had this.
Tiny thinking computer
I had this exact one.
Team of pros. Dick's got the ball, but that computer.
What is that? Fonzie as the fucking quarterback?
It's Mattel. Well, I'm sure they probably thought that. They probably said, "Oh, get someone who looks like Fonzie."
A young Bruce Dern is the quarterback.
You see how that looks like a little field? It looks like a field.
Pocket football.
That was I got that 1978. Absolutely.
Well, then I'm gonna go back because we have this one.
That's amazing. Yeah, but Neil Lomax was he played. I think he played. I don't know who replaced Neil Lomax.
Jake Plummer.
No, it might have been Boomer Esiason or.
That's the one my stepdad had.
Run back.
Now that's good.
Yeah, this was like a notch. This is an improvement.
Who the fuck is that? Is that fucking Deacon Jones?
No. Those are the Rams wannabes. Supposed to be the LA Rams, but they're actually not real players. I would know who they were.
Ball 2, one of 9 sports games from the #1 name, Mattel Electronics.
Mattel, look at that fucking graphic. Is that fucking? I think they also worked on Xanadu. You know, with that graphic. What year was that? You know,
that was 78.
Yeah, 78 was God. Man. Ugh, dudes.
I want to find the Lomax one.
You know,
that's Coleco.
Yeah, Coleco. Well, Lomax started quarterbacking like in 83, 84.
Yeah, I'm thinking this was like 85.
You must put his name in there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but nothing comes up.
Huh. Yeah, Neil Lomax.
So much Neil Lomax highlights.
Did he play in 84? Because he played with Clint Didier. Clint Didier, who played for the Redskins, who was a totally good.
Sounds very Didier's children.
Yeah, Clint. They both played at Portland State. So they played West Coast ball where they threw the ball around a lot. The West Coast was always like, innovative with the passing game. They knew the passing game well. The West Coast is where you learn how to pass, So Didier was the main receiver for Neil Lomax. I think Neil Lomax, his senior year in college, Keith, I think Neil Lomax threw for like 5,100 yards his senior year in college or something. It felt that it was probably 70 or 3,700. But I mean, it felt like this massive amount. So he was a good quarterback, and then Clint Didier, who won 2 Super Bowl rings with the Redskins, was also on that team. So that Portland State team. Oh yeah, this one was like head to head. I remember like not getting this one. This was like I think they wanted me to read books.
A completion.
A completion. Sounds like a jockey.
Let's check the instant replay.
Instant replay.
What a great idea.
Tiger Deluxe football.
Was that not installed in the NFL yet?
No, they didn't have that.
Well, when I remember when they first put an instant replay, they went wild with it. Like there was no limits. Like people were reviewing every play.
It lasted for a couple years and then went away. Yeah. Clint Didier. But anyway, with that, we'll say so. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what happens. This, I mean, it is just God, so gross. The whole, I mean, is there going to be
talking about your mom now?
No,
what are we talking about?
The mass shooting. You know,
well, because you said gross.
I know. It's just, what's gross. So it's not dealt with. You know, it's just like anyway. Yeah, big statement there too. I know. I'm really going on the edge there with my.
I wish I was quicker because after you said that, I was going to go.
Where do you want to be after you get into Southern? It was in Virginia. You should. You sound like Shaun White. Yeah, you should write down a place you want to be. Where do you want? And I said Brooke Shields' bedroom. And I got
detention.
I got detention for that.
There you go.
I got it was like an hour after school. It wasn't anything too bad, but it was a gentle slap on the wrist. Like you shouldn't say that, you know. But I had other times too. I got it for music class one time for something. I was a talker, you know. I didn't shut up, you know. So they didn't like that. Anyway.
So do you want to get into a little Colin Cowherd stuff?
Absolutely, bud. I love it. We got a good momentum going on right now. But this debate, I'll be curious to see what happens. I think it flares up and like a bad smell on everything else in this country. Do you ever foresee
any sort of massacre that actually makes people want to ban guns?
No. It has to be like 1,500 people.
All white.
And just
all white, all Christian.
Well, not even just, it has to be so fucking egregious and also just show the power of this weaponry. And that's my fear of, whatever. I just, right-wing fucks, they fucking hate Hollywood with a fucking passion.
You mean the liberal elites? The globalists?
Exactly. The globalists and the queers. I mean, all the stuff that they hate, is here.
Have you ever seen a globe? It looks good on a championship belt. I want to be a globalist.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I live
That's
in
my punk rock song, man.
I want to be a globalist. No. 1, 2, 3, I want to be a globalist. 1, 2, 3, you're gonna be a globalist. I want to be a globalist. So, I got into that one.
Blew my ears out for that one.
I want to be a globalist.
Maybe I should put the limiter back.
It's such a what a horrible euphemism for Jewish people. It's so gross. Oh man. This whole they're going back to the same playbook. It's the same playbook that they've been doing this playbook for years. It's effective enough. It's got to be, parts of it have to be eliminated and taken away.
So here we go. This is our Colin Cowherd segment. We usually fuck with sports on television through Colin Cowherd's coverage.
Exactly.
So apparently Travis Kelce, the tight end of the Chiefs, says money is not his main motivator. And a lot of these videos are clickbait. So this says he blasts Travis Kelce.
Okay.
So we'll see if Colin agrees with this or not.
So that's Joy Taylor.
Joy Taylor
on the left.
Very much so.
Who I find
she's an attractive girl.
Yes, I find her appealing. I do.
Travis was asked about that. He said he appreciated the comment from Kittle, but that money is not his main focus in the league.
So giving background, George Kittle said that tight ends should get paid receiver money because receivers are getting $100 million contracts now.
Yeah.
Which that's the thing with capitalism. And it happens in wrestling where there's these clauses wrestlers could get where it says if you hire a new wrestler and he gets paid more than me, you have to give me a raise to equal it because I'm the top guy here.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen with football where you have O-linemen make $100 million, quarterbacks make $100 million, linebackers make $100 million, linemen make $100 million. Now tight ends have to make $100 million. Wide receivers are at a certain point, it's just going to cost $70 billion to run a mediocre football team.
Yeah, well, I mean the glory positions, your quarterbacks, receivers, those are going to be the ones that make the most money. Then you're tight ends, then you're running back. Running backs are disposable. Remember running back was a glory position?
Remember when the Seattle Seahawks paid Hutchinson $100 million to become the center?
Oh, no, that was the Vikings. As a guard.
And it worked out immediately.
Yeah, he was good. That was their last decent offensive line was 2009. It's literally 13 years ago. 2009. Because they had Bryant McKinney still, who was okay. And they had John Sullivan, who was a decent center. He was a center for the Rams when they lost to the Patriots 4 years ago in that Super Bowl when I first moved here. He was on that line. Phil Lodeholt. But anyway, you're right.
Great football name right there.
Yeah, exactly. But in terms of the financing thing, I mean, I think that there's a range right now, I believe, where I think it ties into, I don't know.
Is it where the deer and the antelope play?
Maybe. Yeah.
So here he goes on tight ends making millions and millions of Dr. Evil dollars.
said that's my guy, and he always wants to see every
Puerto Rican people. He just starts it off like that.
tight end get paid as much as their production is. But at the same time, I signed my contract understanding what I had. I put a lot into this man. Money in my mind is almost secondary at this point in my career. I'm here for the legacy and here to try and make the Kansas City Chiefs the best team possible. So that is my main focus.
Well, I agree that he should be. We've got to, you know how the NBA's become a positionless league?
Yes.
We've got to be careful about making Travis Kelce he's not just a tight end. He will be their number one weapon. Yes. And he's also,
they're not going to win the division this year. Chiefs aren't going to win the division.
I think they're going to have a hard. This is when you're going to see what Mahomes has.
Yeah.
Because like Aaron Ryan, because I think the Packers are going to be okay, and to a smaller extent, and I still think they're going to be bad. I think Fields' talent is going to raise the Bears' talent.
I think they're
because they're already in like all the other players have said like he's way ahead of where he needs to be. He already has like a commanding grasp. Like he's already telling people like you're doing this wrong. You need to have like he's very much got it. So like I think people are underestimating how much a good quarterback can make a team better.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand how you could just because they signed some people that were good, but they were playing under starters and other teams. Like they make it seem like the Jaguars loaded up hard and that Trevor Lawrence is going to shine this year. And look at the draft the Jets had. Zach Wilson's going to be a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
And then you have these other quarterbacks that are just as talented, and they're like, well, they didn't help him out, so this is going to be they're bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
How can the talent for one team elevate talent just because they were high draft picks?
Yeah.
What Justin Fields can't elevate a player just because they were a 4th round draft pick? Like,
well, I mean,
what the fuck kind of logic is that?
This is absolutely. I agree. I think you make a good point. I mean, I think that but again, they always say the leap, your rookie to second year, that's the biggest leap for an NFL player where they get, you can really see that they make the leap and become a good player.
Yeah.
And like those year 3 through 7, that's when they're at their prime. So it's like, so we'll see. I mean, again, I'll say it. The only thing I'm just concerned about, I just hope that they have some offensive linemen. I don't want to see them get hurt.
They've loaded up bodies wise.
Yeah, you got to get some.
Also, I've heard
you know?
their Cole Kmet was talking about the offense.
I think he's okay.
He said without giving detail away because they got the new Shanahan offense with a little bit of like it's more based around Fields, and they said I don't want to give too many details away, but Justin's on the move a lot.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing. Where like it looks like they're moving the pocket.
Well, that's where his skills are. He's got good feet. He can throw on the run, and if necessary, he can run.
And the coach even said, he goes, we want Justin to run, but not to escape the pocket. We want him to run to open up receivers.
Well, exactly.
That's going to be our running game for him.
That can work, and I've said that all along. His skill is his capacity to run, and you have to be able to finesse that, and then guys will get open, and he'll be able to work on his pass. I mean, I will be curious to watch him. I mean, I want him to do well. I mean, he was under siege last year.
Oh, and here, I wish I could pull this up quick, and maybe we'll do it after. Colin Cowherd thinks the Vikings are going to win the division because he thinks the Packers are like they got rid of all their receivers, so they stink.
They don't have Devontae Adams anymore,
the thing.
Man.
That's the drum him and Joy are both harping on. Like it's like a trend they're following that like you have to have mega weapons. You gotta be good on the perimeter. You gotta have this.
Yeah.
You gotta have you gotta have superstars at these key positions to succeed at all.
Yeah, I mean.
I think you have to have superstars at key positions to win 15 games a season.
Oh yeah, if you're going to be that good.
But usually a team that wins the Super Bowl is some dog ass 9-7 fucking wild card team.
The Rams are pretty good. I knew the Rams.
They're
were
the
good.
Outliers because McVay's a fucking photographic mind genius.
Yeah, and they had the players, and I mean they went all in. And I give them credit; they executed, man. I mean they pulled it off.
And dude, honestly, they talk about the fucking Rams front office about how they can wheel and deal, and how are they getting rid of all these draft picks and signing players.
Yep,
I think they're cheating.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think you're gonna find out that Les Snead is a fucking scumbag.
Well, yeah, I mean,
and that he's been like doing some Redskins hiding some money from the NFL.
Well, I mean, aren't they owned by Kroenke, who is
he's a piece of shit.
Is that
he
Walmart
owns Arsenal?
money?
He owns Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, these fucking oligarchs. It's just like
these oligarchs.
I mean, can you please just?
So here we go.
Anyway,
the only reason I'm stopping it, and I like that we're talking, is because Colin's been really busting my ass about copyright.
Sure. Okay.
So fucking
okay.
To put a fast corner on a fast receiver. He's a nightmare because he's too fast for linebackers and too
He talks like a black guy. He wears these big rings.
Big for safeties. So what Kelce is
the fact is,
out there at a boombox on his shoulder.
I'm going to be blunt here. Kelsey's a great player. He is getting, what's he getting, Keith? What's he getting?
Long in the tooth.
Long in the tooth, my friend. It's his 10th year.
Also, the Chiefs have picked up, they did it with Le'Veon Bell. Their one, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a fucking bust.
Oh, yeah.
They are not good at the running back position.
Well, Reed doesn't
their
like it.
Their play action is dog shit.
Yeah.
Because nobody bites on it.
Yep.
You need to get your Corey Dillon in there. Remember when the Patriots got Corey Dillon?
Absolutely. They were always good to get like an old back, LeGarrette Blount, at the end of their career, you know. They get Steven Jackson for a while, you know.
Is not a tight end. He is a he's the late Aaron Hernandez. He's a matchup nightmare.
The late Aaron Hernandez.
So let me guess. I think his take is going to be we need to watch what we pay these tight ends. Like, let's not set a precedent for tight ends getting $100 million, but I do think he's going to say, but Kelsey is worth $100 million.
I don't get this. Why can't the players? It's somehow they're greedy when they make so much money, and these owners make. Whatever. These are
billions
toys.
of dollars.
It's just like no one ever talks
Pat
about
McAfee
that.
said it to Ian Rappaport.
It's fucking annoying.
Because they were talking about the Buffalo Bills stadium, and they were like, yeah, it's going to be, you know, funded by the town. And Ian Rappaport goes, well, how do you expect him to pay for it? And Pat just goes, I don't know, pay for the fucking thing out of your pocket?
No, I know. It's, you know.
Like, he's a billionaire. You can pay for the stadium twice over. But I guess here, and someone explained it to me, it's like bad for your long-term wealth to pay for shit out of your pocket. You do it through business loans, and then you can save money paying back those. Like, there's weird, like, loopholes to, like, oh, I'll do it as a business expense. And it's like a different, like, it's weird fucking loophole bullshit.
No, they could afford to do it, but Jerry Reinsdorf, it was the first guy to do it.
Threaten to go to Tampa.
He was the first guy to do it, and he created the model. State of Illinois caved, and that model has been followed by almost every single owner who wants a new stadium.
And some do
built.
leave.
Oh,
A's are going to Vegas.
Enough leave that it's enough of a threat. And they always want to have like 2 or 3 larger cities that want to have a team. Oh, we're going to go to Jacksonville.
I remember when I was a
Tampa.
kid in Jacksonville and Carolina came, and I remember being like,
Yeah. I was thinking about that today.
where the fuck is Jacksonville, Florida?
That was a terrible city to expand into.
And then, like, I even at the time, I remember thinking, like,
so it's the home of Leonard Skinner.
You took away the Houston Oilers and the Cleveland Browns and added the Jacksonville Jaguars and Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. Well, they got a lot more money. I mean, going to Tennessee was a smart move by Bud Adams. I think he moved.
You want to know what kind of ages me?
Right.
I really only remember the Tennessee Oilers.
Yeah.
I don't really remember the Houston Oilers. I remember seeing videos about them and being like, whoa, they used to be in Houston.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, the Houston Oilers were Earl Campbell, as I've said before. Earl Campbell
was a fucking broken beast of a man.
Yeah, no, he literally should. Yeah, I think his death would not surprise me.
He
in the
was
next
just
couple years,
a set of cartilageless bones trouncing about on a football field.
Well, early in his career, he was easily the most physical runner I'd ever seen in my entire life. I mean, when he came into the NFL, he was a rookie. He was the MVP his second year in the league. I mean, no one wanted to tackle Earl Campbell. He sacrificed his body. It was Campbell, Tony Dorsett, and Walter Payton. Those are the 3 best running backs of my childhood.
We'll finish off this Collins segment.
And I'm sure he made
Nobody that matches up. So
you can talk.
Probably made like $850,000 a year, Earl Campbell.
Here's his production. Get over the tight end thing. Like, all I know is this. If Travis Kelce was on the market, what would he fetch? It would not be tight end money.
No,
it would not.
But you can, there is an argument, I think. Obviously,
well, that's where they have that franchise tag, right? They can franchise the guy who they still want to sign, but I don't have to pay him as much.
You have to
like
pay
an
him,
average of
you have to pay him the max yearly.
Yeah.
So if you franchise tag Kelce, you would have to pay him whatever the highest paid tight end is making per year. You'd have to pay him that.
Yep.
So if whoever is making $32 million per year, you'd have to pay him 1 year for $32 million.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. It's
players
like
hate being franchised.
Yeah.
To me, franchising a player is the thing you do when you want them to want to leave. Like the Bears used to franchise their cornerbacks and shit, like problem people that were like attitude problems.
Fuller.
They would franchise them and just like annoy them. So they were like, no, fuck it, just trade me.
Were you? Do you remember Donnell Wolford?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Carrier.
Yeah, Mark Carrier was a decent safety. Yeah, he was okay.
RJ McQuarters.
Yeah, some of those. That 0-1 Bears team was such a fucking.
I will say this though, and it stood to their garbageness. They held on to a defensive player. Brian Cox was the middle linebacker for like 8 years.
Oh yeah. And
then he went to the Dolphins and kind of killed it.
No. He was with the Dolphins before the Bears.
No shit.
Yeah. Because I think he went to the Patriots. I think he went to the Patriots because he went to Western Illinois. I think he's from Chicago, and he made a name for himself in Miami, and then he went to Chicago. Trust me on this. I might
be thinking of Raymont Harris. Raymont Harris, I think, went Bears to Dolphins, but we'll see.
Yeah. No, he was.
I also know Brian Cox was kind of a psychopath.
Yeah, he's from East St. Louis. Ooh boy.
Yeah, I think you're right. Sal.
Yeah, there he is.
Yep.
Dolphins first.
Yep, because he followed Wani. Bears 96 to 97, just fucking useless. Oh, he went to the Jets and did well because he went to the AFC title game with fucking the Parcells, the tuna and the fucking Jets.
Yeah, Brian. Because he also played for the Patriots. Yeah, wow. And then he ended up with the Saints.
Let's hear Colin cut an ad.
You want to hold metals in your house? Gold, silver. Our friends at Legacy Precious Metals. Call them 866-674-HERD, 866-674-HERD. They also have a free investor's guide.
He always will be like, everything he does an ad for, he'll be like, I use it for my company. He's always wants to throw in there that he's got a separate company to his because he's got this thing called the Volume Sports. It's like a podcast network. Anything he'll make like an example. When I was doing this for my company, if I had a company, which I do,
just
if I hire sign for my company,
well, whatever.
Like he's
got an
advertising
entrepreneurial spirit. That's what this country's made on. These are snake oil salesmen.
He was like, my son knows what he wants to do. Cybersecurity. Already has an LLC. I'm like, I wonder who paid for it. Yeah. I'm sure your boy really fucking
pulled himself up by his own bootstraps on that one,
There was rumors that his daughter was dating fucking Joe Burrow, I think. Or Lamar Jackson. One of the quarterbacks. One of the dark ones. I wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, Joe Burrow,
Oh, this is a good thing to talk about.
Yeah.
So James Worthy said the Lakers refuse to build like Memphis, Milwaukee, and Boston, the consistent winners. Now, Joy and Colin go to the angle of like, yeah, but those teams haven't won that many championships.
Yeah. What the Lakers can do is just get the checkbook out. If they
Teams
still
and
have
how they do
checkbooks
their
in this
business.
world.
They're going really good guy. EM.
Okay.
Around town once in a while. He's a really good guy. And he was talking about
James Worthy, really good guy. Talked about him for my company.
The Lakers and about, what they're going through right now. And he was saying, they should be watching these other teams and how they do their business. Here's James.
The Lakers, I think they have refused to build over the years. We've had some good players, Ingram, Randall, Ball.
Yeah.
They traded Ball to the Bulls, baby. I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
Trade away draft picks to try to win immediately. And I think they're going to have to really think about how they need to build.
Here's something Joy and Colin are gonna do. LA coward, as I call them. They always talk about loss, and because to me, I hate when people do this because it reinforces the LA bullshit. They talk about how like LA only chases stars. Like, why would we build like a small market hick fucking Boston franchise?
Or Milwaukee.
LA gets established talent.
Yep.
That's the only thing that works in LA is established talent. Like, and so that's their bent of like the Lakers can only go after established talent because it's LA, baby.
Yeah. Well, which is it's a
that's why people hate LA.
Yeah.
Because of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you act like you're better than everybody. Because we have fucking meth addicts who fucking
roam the streets.
We need to create players that have cohesiveness.
Talking about bullshit. Get to Colin.
35 years. The Celtics have one title. Memphis has none, and Milwaukee has one. Lakers have 8. Okay. LA is not Milwaukee. And frankly, it's not Boston. Star athletes love playing in Los Angeles. They don't love playing in Boston. The franchises that...
he knows.
Exactly. He's got the inside scoop,
Stars. They have, they will, and they did.
I mean, LA got human fecal matter everywhere. You step in human pile of shit in Boston.
You got the shit app, on your phone.
If you have an advantage in sports or in life, you're tall, you're funny.
Oh, yeah.
Texas and Florida have
in
no
LA?
state tax. And they use it to pry away.
Oh, yeah.
have no state. You're strong. Use it.
It's jarring.
Right?
When
Texas
when was the
and
last time you
Florida
heard the N-word? When was the last time you heard the N-word? Like used in a way too that was like, yeah, as opposed to like, oh, I'm.
Yeah, it's been a while. I've heard it on like Instagram videos and shit where they'll show like, hey, look at this guy say something racist. I've heard some fucking some of them Karen women get flustered and they say it. You see a black guy throwing some education. You see an educated black guy or a woman get at it with a white girl. Oh, you, and then she fucking just walks away.
Wow.
Ugh. Can't handle it.
That's gross. So when stars come here.
I've heard it here. I heard it somewhere. I think I heard it in someone yelling it out of a car at somewhere.
I mean, LeBron played in this league forever. He came to Los Angeles. 2 years later, his net worth
LA over.
Riley has literally changed the entire roster at USC in 5 months. Best young quarterback, best young receiver. It's just the reality of California. They have advantages, and they use those advantages. Now, no state's perfect. You know, this state is high.
This is where you could talk about Texas and their gun problem.
They do this in California. I didn't know that.
He's saying that like California's rich and we flaunt it. Who gives a fuck? Go fuck yourself.
You get taxed though.
Yeah.
Well,
Lonzo Ball.
I'm not going to feel sorry for you, okay? Because you still have $100 million. Okay, so you have to give up $10 million more. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? You still have way too much money. That whole fucking, it's just like, God, it's so gross to me. I'm just like, it is. How is this different than like the dark ages of like, the castles are just these corporate fucking oligarchs, and then instead of the fucking moat, they got a bunch of attorneys just protecting it, and you have to like work for their companies to get health insurance. And they create this whole social contract that like forces you to work for them, and then they call it freedom. Fuck you. No, it's not. It is not freedom. I can't stand that. Ugh. Just how much more fucking money do you need?
Do you want to head into a break here?
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
All right. I want to pick. We got May 11th, 1992 commercials here.
Oh yeah. Okay, this was a week before I moved to Chicago.
So we'll be back here in a few minutes. Could be 10, could be 6. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Huggies presents Houdini. Poor little Houdini. His leaky diaper stopped the show. Lucky for him, Huggies Baby Steps made an appearance with 5 steps tailored to help stop leaks. Huggies is the only diaper with both leakage control shields here and a unique inner layer here. Just watch how it locks wetness away for amazing leakage protection. Now, Houdini's up to his old tricks with Huggies Baby Steps to help stop leaks. Ta-da!
Don't look good.
Well, you're stuck here.
Oh, man, how we going to get out of here, man? Wait a minute. Yeah. Rolling. Sound like isn't that? Sure looks like it. That's that new KFC honey barbecue chicken.
New KFC honey barbecue fried chicken in Lake Edna or your neck of the woods. Now try new KFC honey barbecue chicken. 8 pieces, just $5.99, or a 2-piece snack, just $1.99.
Mommy says to clean in proper order. Glasses, silverware, dishes, then pans.
Pork grease. Ew.
Mommy never says ew, Daddy.
Because Dawn cleans the greasiest grease. Dawn breaks it up and takes it away.
Oh, no, we forgot a glass and the water's all greasy.
What are we going to do? Let's do what Mommy would do. See? The glass isn't greasy. These are my hands.
It goes there.
I thought your mother was tough.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Tribe, a fragrance uprising.
How fast does Anbesol start to relieve toothache pain? Before you can say.
Anbesol.
Denture pain? Before you can say.
Anbesol.
Relieve minor mouth pain on contact with Anbesol in regular or maximum strength.
Come on and nutritize your body. Come on and nutritize your mind.
Nutrisystem introduces the It's Too Good to Last Forever sale. Try us for $1 a day for up to a month, plus the cost of meals. $1 a day. It's too good to last forever.
Nutritize your life.
Nutrisystem for $1 a day. Hurry, offer ends Thursday. Call 1-800-321-THIN today.
Millions Millions of women spend billions to look their best. And then they use solid antiperspirants that can leave a messy white residue on their skin and clothing. Come on, don't mess that dress like that. Use Van Clear, a new solid deodorant you can actually see through. Look, sometimes you don't want an antiperspirant, but you always want odor protection. And Van Clear deodorant goes on without the messy white residue solid antiperspirants can leave. So come on, don't mess that dress. Use new clear deodorant from Van.
Playing with cars is something some kids never outgrow. Frank couldn't wait to get Bobby an RC car. You know, the ones with the controllers? I said, isn't he a little young? Oh, it's from play school. It is different than other RCs. It's really solid. There's just one big button to push. And Bobby loves it. He drives that RC outside. He drives it inside. Drives the dog crazy. Gotta hand it to play school, though. They know how to make my guys happy.
Presenting Mighty Dogs. Pound for pound, these guys use up more energy than most dogs twice their size. That's why we make Mighty Dog. It has the perfect balance of nutrients to help them be their best. Mighty Dog. It does big things for little dogs.
Making dinner?
Yep. Tough slaving over a cold salad bar, isn't it?
Yeah. Mystery dressing. Glad I've got my Hidden Valley Ranch.
You should try this Kraft Ranch. It's the best.
Really?
Yeah. Here, try a little.
People prefer cool, creamy Kraft Ranch.
You're right.
It's got to be the best tasting ranch to be Kraft. America's house dressing.
So, you're going to need all this dressing for yourself?
Well, there is enough for two.
Huh. With all the germs in my daycare center, I wash hands all day. Thank goodness for new Liquid Safeguard with moisturizer.
I must wash my hands 20 times a day. Liquid Safeguard's amazing. It kills germs without killing my skin.
Washing my hands so often made them feel like scrub brushes. But Liquid Safeguard looks soft, and it helps my hands feel soft.
Liquid Safeguard kills germs without killing your skin.
The more I use it, the more I love it.
I think a Tic Tac's better than a Cert. It's only 1.5 calories and it freshens your breath just as well.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. I'm almost convinced.
Hey.
I'm convinced. I am.
The doctor said we can get rid of warts ourselves.
How?
Get to the bottom of them with Compound W.
Doctor-recommended Compound W has strong medicine to penetrate warts, layer by layer.
No more warts.
Compound W gets to the bottom of warts.
At Hillshire Farm, we only select deli-quality meats for our Deli Select lean thin slices. So every sandwich you make tastes like it just came from the deli. Like our new honey-roasted turkey breast, slow-roasted with real honey. And hand-trimmed so it's 98% fat-free. New Deli Select honey-roasted turkey breast. Now the deli's always open. Taste the difference when it comes from Hillshire Farm.
On One Life to Live, two determined women.
I had to make Dorian accountable for what she had done to my mother.
Too many secrets.
Are you happy now, Aunt Dorian?
Two lives collide on One Life to Live. A family tragedy.
Paloma has been kidnapped.
Gets Holly involved.
She's my sister. I have to do something.
How far will she go for the truth?
I need your help.
I will do what I can. What price will she pay? General Hospital.
New chocolatey brownie a la mode from Weight Watchers.
Ready for the perfect vacuum cleaner? Here it is, the Dirt Devil Power Pack. The convenience of a canister vacuum with a power nozzle that adjusts to any surface. Get power and convenience with Power Pack from Dirt Devil.
Introducing today's recipe pasta sauces from Ragu. Today's recipe is low in fat. Today's recipe has no cholesterol.
Today's recipe has half the sodium of our original recipe and no sugar added. A delicious recipe, a smart recipe. It starts today. Which ragu tonight? Today's recipe pasta sauces.
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Say good morning to the people of Maine, to the unique ways they faced the 90s. Come on board for a Coastline View Tuesday on Good Morning America.
They're watching, they're stalking, they're checking you out, and it's all perfectly legal. How private is your life? The answer will shock you tonight on 10 News at 6.
Come on and nutritize your body. Come on and
Yeah, we're here, Rob. We're just coming back here.
Nutrisystem introduces the It's Too Good to Last Forever sale. Try us for $1 a day for up to a month, plus the cost of meals. $1 a day. It's too good to last forever.
nutritize your life.
Nutrisystem for $1 a day. Hurry, offer ends Thursday. Call 1-800-321-THIN today.
What do you say? What do you say?
All my friends say I repeat things. I don't think I repeat things, but all my friends say I do. Like I come to Burger King for lunch, and I say, what can I get for $2 for lunch? And she says I can get 2 burgers and 2 fries for $2. I said 2 burgers and 2 fries for $2, and she says I just said that. I mean, Burger King is the only place to get flame broiled burgers cooked over a flame and fixed just the way I like it. I said thank you very much. She said I just said that. I'm really going to enjoy this lunch. Really enjoy it.
Your way, right away at Burger King now.
If your kid is a part of it, how would you know? Find out Thursday on 10 News at 11.
I live with my time, progress, performance. Now for advanced defense against the appearance of wrinkles, I've discovered new Plenitude Advanced Wrinkle Defense Cream.
A discovery from L'Oreal. Advanced Wrinkle Defense Cream reduces the appearance of lines and wrinkles so skin looks noticeably smoother.
Today, my wrinkles appear reduced. With daily use, I defend against the signs of new lines tomorrow.
New Plenitude Advanced Wrinkle Defense Cream from L'Oreal to reduce the signs of aging.
Have you had your V8 today? Did you know that V8 juice has fewer calories than that orange and 100% of the daily allowance of vitamin C?
Wow.
And did you know that V8 is 100% vegetable juice, so it has no fat, unlike that low-fat milk? Wow. And did you know that V8 has more vitamin A than that serving of fresh broccoli?
Wow. I gotta have a V8.
V8 is a nutritious blend of 8 vegetable juices that taste terrific. Have you had your V8 today?
In the course of a lifetime, you'll buy 2,450 batteries. You'll throw 134 birthday parties. And your family will eat over 2,500 pounds of popcorn. But you'll only need one Target Lifetime floor. That's why we call it Lifetime. And right now, save big during the Target Lifetime 20% off sale. For the name of your Target dealer, dial 1-800-4TARGET.
Most pregnancy tests have the same problem, little cups.
You gotta be kidding.
But Clear Blue Easy is just one piece, one step. No little cups to fill or spill. Give up the cup. Try Clear Blue Easy. It's one step easy.
Hellman's Real Mayonnaise.
Bring out the brave.
Nothing can top it.
For the one best mayonnaise.
Nothing beats this taste.
Bring out the Hellman's.
America's favorite.
And bring out the best.
Tonight,
We'll play tag, and I'm gonna make sure you're it.
the defense attorney with a case full of secrets.
You guys think I'm gonna pump my client. Before I get a deal from you, think again.
The detective desperate to solve a murder.
Gus Donato's dead because you lousy cops drag your feet.
One of them was getting used.
Close enough.
Farrah Fawcett
I don't owe anybody anything. Now get out.
and A. Martinez.
Never forget, do you?
Forget what?
You're a cop.
Criminal behavior tonight.
It's 7:45. Let's take a look at rush hour traffic this morning.
Come on, get up. We're late.
Great. After a memo yesterday about being late.
I'll get breakfast.
Breakfast? Are you kidding?
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars.
Here.
What's this?
It has real fruit in it. Taste it.
Plus a moist crust made with whole grain and no cholesterol. Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars can really start your morning off right.
Good, huh?
Yeah. Come on, let's go. We're going to be late.
Calm down. They'll understand.
Honey, I sort of wrote the memo.
Oh.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars. Start your morning off right.
We've pulled a few strings to bring you our window covering sale at JCPenney. We've lowered our made-to-measure blinds 50%. We've pulled back our Supreme draperies to $29.99 and this Taj collection to $44.99. We've pulled together savings from top to bottom, horizontal to vertical, and shears to shades. The JCPenney window covering sale. Don't miss this window of opportunity.
That's me. Me again. Bullseye. Guess you could say I'm a magnet for stains. And each one meant money down the drain. Until I discovered new Ultra Dash.
New Ultra Dash packs an extra stain-fighting ingredient that can power out some of the toughest stains. But it doesn't cost a fortune.
Maybe I ought to tell them about Dash.
New Ultra Dash. It cleans a mess for less.
Aha! So that's what happened to Dad's craft-free singles.
What free singles?
The fat-free kind. Helps Dad watch his fat and cholesterol.
Haven't seen them.
Besides, we like them.
Sorry, Campers, but these are different. See? Craft-free means fat-free. For Dad.
Aha!
Oh, we'll save him some. Any bread in this thing?
Craft-free singles. Flavor like that without the fat.
Tonight,
Gonna try and escape.
she traded her law books for a murderer,
Mary, where are you? I can't tell you. What would drive her to help a con like Kirk escape?
a fugitive of love, FBI, the untold stories, then from the makers of American Detective.
Come over here for a minute.
They protect the law and keep the order.
Push car 39.
Shields of Honor.
What got into that cat? Risky.
What was that?
What got into that cat? Risky.
Great tasting Friskies.
Feelings of our country, you know? Friskies. Yeah, these commercials to me, seriously, Keith, these commercials don't look that old to me.
Let's make it official. Hello, and let's welcome into the chat here. We got the
James
famous
Bailey
and Rob Aponte. President and vice president. We got the whole podcast cabinet here.
Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Put this down here. It's going to be a big second half here. We got
again. This was 1991. Two.
May 1992.
Oh, that was the month I moved to Chicago.
Yeah, I think Queen put out an album this year.
Oh, well, Mercury died in November of 91, so it's still fresh.
They put out they put out a posthumous album. They were recording a joint. Someone came into my work and referred to something as a joint,
which is
let me get one of these joints, like a cookie, and I was like, this isn't fucking a shoe release. Like you're not at a Kanye West shoe release.
Yeah, I don't,
sir.
I don't. I got to be honest. When I do my I do lift, as you know.
Well, yeah, and things aren't going well. No, that's great. He's actually doing way better than anyone I know in show business. Every time I tell people that your pilot's getting traction, they're just like, that's fucking great. Like they get shocked and they're like, that's awesome.
Well, it's,
you know, it gets people, and I told it would. I go common Reddit, and they're like, holy shit.
Yeah, well, no, it hasn't gotten to that point yet. But we got other production companies that have. We're finished. We saw the second iteration of the sizzle reel this week. The second iteration, as you know, our buddy Chad Briggs is doing the editing on it. So it's getting there. It still needs improvement, you know, but we gave some direction, and he was cool and receptive. So we'll get another copy this coming week, you know. So we're just trying to get it out to, I don't want to jinx it, because I want it to be good. And it could be amateur hour, Keith. It could be my Waterloo. They could look at this 3-minute preview and say, these guys don't have a fucking clue. That's a distinct possibility. But okay, so then it happens. Okay, you know, maybe I don't. I feel like I do. It's a marketable idea. At a minimum, I should be able to sell the fucking thing. You know, I mean, come on. I just want to sell the fucking thing. I got to give a reason to truly get a foot in the door living in the city. You know, I'm trying to pursue this, trying to make it happen. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you for listening to my indulgence there for the last minute.
No problem. I'm preparing the TV league. I got a whole thing where it's on the screen so the viewers can see it. And I could tell you it as because we're going to go over TV league standings and whatnot.
Kumail, like, he's got a career. He's doing Star Wars stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. He was motivated.
Got the sci-fi rewind. This is throwing me for a loop.
Spend all day traveling through time with Quantum Leap.
I love how they have them blowing fucking the wind on them. Like that's how they give time travel powers into you. They just blow compressed air at you while you're nude. He's definitely in the buff. Was Bakula a heartthrob at the time?
Dude, again, I knew of him, but I didn't really know what he had done, you know? So is that Ed Asner on the left? Lou Grant? Fucking from Mary Tyler Moore fame? No, I want it to be. I always feel like I'm kind of close, but I'm off. That is not Ed. It looks like Edwin Newman, who is a NBC newscaster, the third stringer.
No, but it's definitely an wild because at the end of season 1, the FBI is like, "Oh, you caught a criminal." Or the CIA, they're like, "Oh, you caught a criminal. You can be like a fucking one of our sleepers." So in season 2, she actually works for the CIA. And it starts getting a little far-fetched. But it was one of those shows where it's like the reverse of a bad show where the second season started and I'm like, this is going to suck. And then every episode built. And by the end of it, you're like, oh no, this ended up being a really good season.
Good for them. Good for them. Good writing, putting it together, you know?
James Bailey says Elizabeth Shue is hilarious and
for that. It's a little more tactful than, a little smarter than that. We're going down the dramatic angle, you know?
So let's start at the top. Let's find let's see if we have a TV League show on. So we had I talked about this yesterday, but we had big finale week. We watched the Bull finale yesterday. He caught a dude who was poisoning his tenants with carbon monoxide because one of the tenants found out he murdered somebody. So he poisoned him with the monoxide. So that was the Bull finale.
Is Bull a legal show?
Yeah. Jason Bull. I'm a lawyer. I always love shows like that where the show's called like fucking Steel Law, and it's just like Benjamin James Steele is a fucking hard-nosed, sharp-edged attorney. Like the name of the show is just the guy's last name.
The Rockford Files.
Yeah.
It was Jim Rockford. You know, the Rockford Files was actually a decent show. For 70s drama, it was actually okay.
It's time I started listening to my head. Look,
my head, which looks like it's in the 80s and 90s. Like, look at that fucking beard and that. Anytime you got the blonde hair like that, to me, that's like an 80s fucking like prep.
Well, but the hair would be longer. It'd be longer. Oh, no, this is Hawaii Five-0. Yeah.
New Hawaii Five-0.
Yeah.
So just to cover, we got new league standings here, Crow. And I'm going to cover went up and what went down. Let me get my notebook here, Crocious.
Acting.
I know, I'm sorry. Look, man, why don't we just... I need to go talk to these guys.
I can pull up the chat on my phone now. Hold on, I'm getting my P's and Q's together, guys.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
4 minutes to 2. We need a miracle.
Well, I don't know if it counts as a miracle, but I have found something odd. To make sure that we hadn't missed anyone off the list of suspects, I hacked into the funds.
They always have a British gal.
I know.
I'm always the one that gets things done.
Exactly. I'm efficient, I'm smart, but I'm also beautiful.
2 days before Maya went to...
Now let's have sex on this desk.
That's really
that
odd.
dude,
The money was
he's been in
withdrawn
stuff.
from
He's a name.
You know what, though? Now that Magnum PI is islandy because he wears the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
But that's the thing now. And I wonder if it's cheaper to film like NCIS Hawaii 5-0. Fucking, they always have these coastal fucking reboots of fucking old TV shows.
Yeah. I got to think, from what I understand, Hawaii is the most expensive state in the country. I think it's double the cost of California, and California is expensive. So it's that expensive. So production there, it must be expensive. It must be fucking a pain to do it. You know, I mean, I'm sure it's got to be high. I think it'd be high overhead. It'd be great place to shoot, though, wouldn't it? Film a TV show there. That wouldn't be a bad life. You know, hang out in Hawaii. This dude, he's been in stuff. Wasn't he in like, who is this guy? I feel like I know who he is, but I can't place it. He was in stuff when he was younger. You know, this guy.
Is that Rory fucking the dude from Dazed and Confused?
Look at him just flexing his fucking triceps. Look at my triceps. I'm just flexing them for the camera right now. I'm just buff. I'm buff, man.
He's buff. He's the stuff, and the girls just can't get enough.
Buff. You know, I it's all the same. It's just the same as it was 30 years ago. It bums me out. I kind of I hope that the humanity would improve, and it's only gotten worse. When I watch things like that, that's where I go with Hawaii Five-0. That's where my mind goes. You know, I used to think things were going to improve.
So we're having some freezes, apparently.
The very definition of love was going to change. And it was going to be about understanding, truly understanding other people and them understanding you and connecting, you know, and all that was going to happen. There's no, didn't happen. And not going to happen anytime soon. If at all, I'm much more pessimistic. I think there's a distinct chance of bloodshed in the world because that's just the way it's very, very bad to me. It's a deep moment.
Your deep moment? I'm too much because Rob is saying, I think whatever Rob uses to watch Twitch is just not powerful.
Oh, okay.
Because he keeps saying
Blame
it's
him.
freezing.
Yeah, maybe
and then,
it is.
but Bailey said it also froze, but he got it back. So, I mean, that's probably...
What's date?
Oh, our internet glitched? It glitched. Ooh. But it came back. Okay. That's what it was, boys. Our internet glitched.
Hey, let's put on Chariots of Fire because that's like a Vangelis, that composer just died, and I think he won an Oscar for this. For it created a mood. Dun 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 dun. That was the sound for Chariots of Fire. And I think it won an Oscar. So I want to pop that on if we can. That's cool. It's
what do you want to
3.
put on?
Chariots of Fire, Channel 3. So I think that
81 one. Wasn't this Michael Douglas or whatever?
No. It's actually, this is, people don't even know. I
honestly thought this movie was about gays racing.
Well, I know this guy, Scott Davis, he died of AIDS. I know that in the 80s. One of the guys who's raced here. But this is, this was deemed a very kind of intense sort of drama when I was 12. This is Vangelis, the guy who did the music for Blade Runner. Did this music too.
Oh, this is the first of the slow motion, yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Look at those gentlemen. Why are they planting seeds before it?
No, they're getting a spot for their foot to be able to get. They didn't have the block back then. They had to dig into soil.
So he can plant his Jew foot into the ground?
Yeah, exactly. He's Jewish. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the tension in here. That's Dave Stoller from, I saw him. I saw that guy on Franklin Avenue about a year ago. One of the guys in this scene. Holy shit.
So while we're watching Chariots of Fire, I'll go through the TV league here.
Absolutely. I think this is the Amsterdam Olympics of 1928. I could be wrong.
So, Crow, there's this website called Flix Patrol, and I've discovered that they break down every week, day by day for the whole week, what was number one on which streaming service.
Yeah.
So I've decided to, and it's some shows that aren't in the TV league, but so I've started putting shows or adding points based on this.
Yeah.
And NCIS caught the edge and is now number one in the TV league.
Interesting. Wow. Here's Ian Holm. You know this guy. He was in Lord of the Rings. You know.
Who's he in Lord of the Rings?
He was the old guy who had the ring in the first movie.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Frodo. Or he's Bilbo.
Bilbo. Isn't he Bilbo? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He plays like a hardened journalist, like a British journalist.
I love the old British top hat, the fucking...
Yep. Like they're going to a Shakey's.
Yeah, or they're about to fucking, they're quality checking a casino or something like that.
Yeah, it's a bizarre look. But it was big in the 20s. This movie took place, I think this is 1928. But it could be Paris in 24. Yeah, I think it's Paris in 24. I'm wrong. I went to the Olympic Stadium in Amsterdam. There's Ian Holm. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I love that. We go. Guy just standing there pumping on the cigar.
Well, he's his coach. He's also his coach.
Come on.
That's one of the relationships, you know.
Come on,
you Shylock. He's just quoting racist Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Come on, Goldstein.
So this is about the Hitler Olympics?
No. This is before this is the 20s. This
okay.
Is before,
is this just about high school track and field?
No, it's about Olympic track and field. I mean, this is the Olympics of 1924, and I think it's based on a true story. And one of the guys is a Jewish guy, and they very much play up the him being Jewish and being an Olympian and his competitive spirit, and they certainly try hard, they work very hard, it's.
So here we go, Crocious. The shows that were promoted or relegated from the premium channel into premium access.
Okay.
Supernatural, Dateline NBC, and Heartland. And those shows right now, Supernatural and Dateline NBC are sitting 1 and 2. They haven't moved yet. in premium access.
Okay.
And Heartland, I think, got bumped down a little bit to 4 because it's been stagnant for a little bit.
Okay.
And then coming up into the prime is Chicago Fire, which caught a little fire and went right in at number 18.
Yep.
Because it came in a little high.
This guy's a globalist. His character.
He's a globalist?
Yeah, you missed it. Shit. You'll see him in a little bit.
Goldberg's and Survivor are rounding out the bottom here at 19 and 20, so that got back into the prime time.
Okay, yeah. Goldberg's is, strong
I was
run
going to
show.
lick my finger to turn the page, and I almost licked the microphone.
That's hilarious.
It's the marijuana, boys.
Yeah, that happens. You see right here. There he is. He's running. He won. I guess he won. So he was, that's a big deal.
He stole it, you mean? He stole it?
Yeah, that's Scott Davis. That's the guy I saw in Franklin.
Look, it's got the blonde hair, the 20s blonde hair like we were talking about.
Yeah. The British guy
Dude, this
won.
seems like such a boring Hoosiers vibe.
It's,
Hoosiers fucking stinks.
It's you'd hate it, I'm sure. But I didn't mind. The music is good.
It's one of those it's one of those movies that's all about that emotional moment at the end.
Yeah.
That moment is so good that you're talking about that the whole movie.
Yeah.
During all the nothing
when is
that's
that
happening.
moment going to happen? But they do a decent enough job of building some relationships here and building some characters, and they do some. It's basically about men of the 20s who were dying in 70s England. Their country and what they did with it, and blah blah blah. That's part of the subtext of this too. But again, he's Jewish, and it's sort of like that. There's an anti-Semitism. When he punches the hat, there he goes. He did it, Oh, he broke his hat, Ian Holm. Oh, he punched his hat intentionally.
He looks like the fucking dude from fucking, looks like a young, A-Rock, fucking Paulie.
No, not Paulie.
From Rocky?
Oh, Paulie. Oh, his brother, not Mickey.
Yeah.
Mickey the trainer.
No,
Mickey's the trainer.
yeah.
Paulie, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, he's crying there, because it's a moment where the coach, he didn't totally lose it. He was British and subdued in his acting, but he wanted to cry. But he didn't cry because he's still British and he keeps his stiff upper lip.
So just to catch up with the chat here, it says Burgess Meredith meets track coach. That's what it says.
Mick, I had to take a boat over here. What's with these English? They speak funny. I don't understand it.
And then we have Bailey saying track meets were always too long.
Yes. Oh, well, and track as a sport is boring. To watch.
Oh, totally.
In the Olympics, you watch the 100, you watch a few things. I like watching the high hurdles. I think the high hurdles are kind of an interesting thing to watch because it's just they're pretty athletic, but it's dull. Is that Kate Beckinsale? This is when she was first acting? You can tell, obviously she's not, but the point is.
15 minutes to curtain up, miss.
15 minutes to curtain up, miss.
A beautiful British actress.
This is still kind of the time where people acted like this,
Yeah, well, it was the 20s.
14 seconds, miss. Yeah, but it's the 1979.
See here, it's 81. Here's Gielgud.
He did it, sir.
The 80s didn't become the 80s.
Your newspaper made out of minority skin, sir.
Oh, sir. Oh, joy, sir.
So relegated from premium access to Channel 3.
John Gielgud. He was in, I think it's him and Andy Warhol. John Gielgud and John Major. Yeah, but Gielgud was in a lot of stuff. He was in Arthur. He was definitely a British actor of that era. An aging.
Robert Ponte says Johnny Westmuller real life swam in those Olympics.
I think he probably did actually. Yeah. And then he made a career in Tarzan.
Before playing Tarzan, he said.
Oh yeah. Well, he was the original Tarzan, swimming in the jungle and shit.
So relegated from premium access into Channel 3 is Blue Bloods, The Voice, and Shameless. Blue Bloods and The Voice didn't really, it's just stagnant, so it didn't go anywhere. But The Voice, I think, went down.
Wow, good.
A little bit, too.
I'm sick of those shows. One of those shows going to go away.
Oh, no, Shameless.
If I just hit it in The Voice, I'll be a star. Whoa, it's my one chance. Oh.
Shameless is number 5.
Who am I to judge it? Go ahead.
And then...
Oh, really? Shameless. Solid show, Shameless, yeah.
But then, so I won't really go into too much of the pro rel because we did that yesterday. So I'll just go through the divisions here.
Sure.
Moon Knight's kind of making his way up. It's number 22 in Channel 3. It's a Marvel superhero show.
God.
It's actually pretty mind bending and fucked up. Aside from the superhero stuff, you might actually it'd be one of those Batman things where you're like, I like it. Like
Yeah.
it'd be ridiculous, but you'd tolerate it.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've actually heard some good things.
Because he's
about
in
it.
a
I
mental
have.
institution.
Sorry to do that.
He's in a.
right
It's
away.
it's about it's based on a comic book story where he's in a mental institution and he's having these like visions that he's a superhero, and it turns out that he's not in a mental institution. That like it's like a illusion to make him not have his powers, and like his visions are like his powers trying to show him that like the
interesting.
future. It's real kind of like heady.
Yeah,
type
I-
shit.
yeah, I don't
and he's
mind that.
British. I'm a British bloke.
Yeah, of course. Well,
People always take superheroes seriously more when they're British.
I wanted to see Dr. Cumberbatch, but I haven't seen him, and I got a free ticket to
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I call it Dr. Cumberbatch. I haven't seen it. you
So
know?
into Channel 4.
I respect him. I think he's a great actor. I think he's fucking really
Into
good.
Channel
at it.
4, we have the Blackish finale, taking it to number 1 in Channel 4. Inventing Anna So Basic, number 2 in Channel 4.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's anything. A lot of these shows are pretty stagnant. Yellowstone, Lost in Space. Channel 4 is really like these shows aren't on right now type of division.
Yeah. I think this was the Paris Olympics. I thought it was 28. I went to the Olympic Stadium in Amsterdam. It's really tiny, but it's a beautiful stadium.
Oh, yeah, you
Beautiful
told me.
old stadium.
Yeah.
Tiny.
Little chippy, like the infrastructure's not as great.
Well, I mean, they've actually done a pretty good job of upkeeping the brick.
It also makes you see how small people were back then.
Well, it sat like
running around quick, like Babe Ruth footage.
Again, I think that's where Ajax played for a while.
Ajax.
Or Ajax, whatever.
Ajax.
They, I think it seats like 21,000 people, maybe. I could be wrong. It could be even less than that. But the stadiums were tiny, you know. But and the Olympics had like 40 countries. You
So
know?
I'm scrolling down to the bottom here because we have had some debuts, and I'm even going to show
Yeah.
you Flicks. I'm going to pull up Flicks Patrol on the TV for the fans here.
Yep.
Because I want to show you how this works.
Sweatpants were like the yoga pants of the 1940s. You worked out in them, you know, like sweatpants were like like you're a,
In sweating pants. It sounded like you were going to go robot. In sweating pants.
you know, you were rugged if you were in sweatpants, you know.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like you're going to go out and cut the grass or some shit.
Yeah, you're gonna do something physical.
I'm going
You were
to
doing
go
something
cut
physical.
the grass and mow my wife's lawn.
Hey, there we go. But yeah.
So here's this website called Flicks Patrol here, Crow.
Okay.
And then what you do is you click here in top 10. I
Okay.
went through this yesterday, but we're
Sure,
going to fucking
sure.
do it again. Like I'm angry.
You grit it down.
Just to let
damn it.
people know that we're doing, because you have to make certain selections here. You don't go worldwide, you go United States. I don't care what they're watching in fucking Bahrain.
Oh, so this is just
It
Netflix.
tracks. It's not. It's streaming. It's all streaming thing. It's called Flicks Patrol. He does his own TV league, but just streaming. I use his numbers. I use everybody's numbers.
Yeah. So this is basically the top Netflix shows right now.
And you could do from
Lincoln
this
Lawyer,
week. We're going to do
Wrong Side of
this
the
week.
Tracks,
Lincoln
Close,
Lawyer. And then so Lincoln Lawyer is going to get most of its points when it rates in the Nielsen top 10. That's the big stuff. I look at this as like FA Cup tournament stuff. So Lincoln Lawyer for the last 2 weeks has been the top show on Netflix. So I think it has like 14-ish points because
Okay.
1 point for every day it's number 1 on
Oh
Netflix.
wow. Okay. Yeah.
Then in a couple weeks when it actually rates on the Nielsen top 10, we'll add the 50 or whatever points it gets.
Yeah.
So this is just like a little entry, gets it in, little
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
key bump of
Yep.
Lincoln Lawyer, and we're gonna get fully injected with that shit.
And this is it based on the McConaughey movie? Right?
Yeah,
It's
Lincoln
gotta be.
Lawyer, but I
Exactly.
think it's a Gerard Butler looking motherfucker.
Okay, and then Ozark. People like that Ozark.
So, but here's what I like. You scroll all the way down here, and it breaks it down day by day. So May 23rd through the 27th, every day Lincoln Lawyer was the number 1 show.
Yeah.
And then you have HBO. Hacks was number 1 on Monday. The
Yep.
Time Traveler's Wife was number 1 for the rest of the week here.
Hacks has a little bit of a following.
Bluey gets 5 extra points this week because every time this is 1 point for every show.
So you literally make 5 shows.
NCIS, this is how NCIS became number 1. It's gotten 3. Midweek was number 1 on Paramount Plus.
Okay, for streaming. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. God, it's just so God, the way it's measured now.
Look at all these, but Better Call Saul is at 66 points right now because look at all these number 1s, Crow. This is number 1 on Amazon for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Number 1 on iTunes, Monday, Tuesday.
Wow.
Number 1 on Google Play.
So
all
basically,
week.
all the platforms essentially.
People are
like
watching Better Call Saul.
Wow. Okay.
So that's a point for every one of those pictures of Bob Odenkirk you see.
I just learned something. I think I finally understand our scoring. I think a
well,
year
this
in.
is just adding stuff.
No, it makes sense. Though.
And then so this is 1 point for every picture you see up there.
Yeah.
Then in the big dogs, the league games, I call them, your Nielsen ratings and your everyday over broadcast ratings. Those are league games. That's why I give you 3 points for a rise in viewership.
You weight it higher.
Yeah.
You still weight network TV higher.
And straight streaming. Not just where you number one. Once I get your full minutes, that's when it's official. You get 3, you get 2. And that's another thing, but we're changing that next season. I used to do 2 points for it used to be 2 points for every 100 million watch minutes.
Yeah.
But I think I'm going to up that to 3 just to make it fair across the board.
Yeah.
And it'll give people a little bit of a higher score to kick them to the top a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
And then you can work your way down throughout the 52 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point system that makes things to make a true barometer, an overall score of what people are watching, but also a way to make it entertaining throughout the 52 weeks of TV where shows that aren't on TV are still moving fluidly throughout the league.
Exactly. No, I it's an interesting idea. You're right, because the way whatever, this Hacks could hit a hot streak in July.
Well, and
you know what I mean,
or whatever.
This,
because even though they don't rate on the Nielsen top 10, Friends is huge on streaming.
Yeah,
Friends is number 1 on a lot of these and so I was just these shows that aren't necessarily in the Nielsen top 10 but still rate they should get their chance too. Even though they don't get a billion watch minutes, people still watch The Office like a motherfucker on streaming.
What a gravy train. What I heard, maybe this could be wrong. I think each cast member of Friends, I think still gets 20 million a year, or was it 20 million a month? It can't be that much. But I think 20 million. Or they might even get more than that. They might get 40 million a year. Still, that show hasn't been on the air for over 20 years or something. Or whatever.
Aponte says the John Wilkes Booth actor is the one who plays the Lincoln lawyer in the show.
Oh, you mean from
the coward Jesse James and the pussy who shot long ass title of the movie. The story of Jesse James and the murder of the coward sissy puss. Fucking Lincoln.
Here we go. It's going to be a long Jackson.
So yeah, I'm going back to the TV, but I just wanted to show you Flix Patrol.
Sure.
Because I'm going to throw a bunch of league debuts at you, and I don't want you to be like, oh, well, how did that show get in here?
Yeah, no, I like that visual. That helps. I need that. I need that cue to
way
pierce
down
my brain.
In Channel 12, we have Holy Moly, which is a show about miniature golfing, a sports show on ABC about miniature golfing. Actually doing quite well. 8.815 super rating. I think it's 3 or 4 episodes in.
Yeah.
Consistently building. Could get to the single digit channels without streaming.
Is it? Yeah, this is
Did one of the
end of Chariots of Fire. Those old guys are
they had to do old makeup.
Yeah.
Did they just get fucking Mortimer and fucking
Harold became the elder statesman of British athletics and died in January.
They just get Don Amici to play fucking the old guy.
1978.
So here's how strong Better Call Saul is, Crocious. Breaking Bad cracked the Nielsen top 10. So many people had finished or watched Better Call Saul. They were like, oh, I want to watch Breaking Bad now.
God.
So Breaking Bad got 300-some million watch minutes, so it's at a 6.565 super rating.
Put the music on.
Right above Russian Doll, which debuted.
These were British men.
Oh, look at that. That's
Racing.
World Cup era fucking shirts.
There we go.
Nicholas Farrell as Aubrey Montag. It just says Jewy McJewerson.
I mean, isn't this just, it's so pretentious, isn't it? I mean, like,
what are they getting splashed with fucking sinew?
Nigel, every British, Nigel Havers is Lord. There he is.
The Office debuted at a 6 super rating. Voodoo was the streaming service that The Office ranked on.
Wow.
Is
that a new service?
No, it's ish. I mean, it exists. It's kind of one of those free ones that like poor people watch. It's like Pluto TV. Wow. Halo, based on the video game, is a Paramount Plus original.
There's Ben Cross. He's been in stuff. Harold Abrams. Well,
The Staircase, about the professor that murked his wife.
Oh yeah.
They made a show. Colin Firth plays the fucking dude. Does a very good job.
Well, he's Colin Firth.
Yeah. Hacks debuted. Don't Forget the Lyrics. That's I think, was that an old 70s show or is that a current? Because they say that's a reboot. Don't Forget the Lyrics. where they play a song and then they turn it off, and you have to guess what the
What's
next
called Name
lyric
That
was.
Tune. Name Kathy Lee Gifford. That was her very first.
Yeah, so it's probably just a reboot of Name That Tune.
Yep.
And then they have Beat Shazam, which is
I'm looking at this cast. I'm listening. I'm looking at the cast too. Here it is.
Oh,
this
yeah,
song
I know that music.
Won the Oscar. Won the Oscar. Vangelis was at me, and then he parlayed this into Blade Runner, which is Brad Davis. Yep. Blade Runner was just, it was
So
I remember being very different.
James
from my
Bailey says
sensibilities.
Holy Moly is funny. You want to watch the trailer for Holy Moly?
Sure. What the hell? They're just running on beaches. Is it ever warm in England? Is it ever like just a nice 80
I think
degrees?
it gets, well, and their beaches are all stones and shit.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And you can't displace them. You
Yeah.
leave the stones where they are. The stones have been there since 1760.
That was fun. It was good. Yeah, exactly. But it. I have not spent extended time in the countryside. Yeah, I remember this being deemed like it was a drama.
Oh, Rob Riggle, it looks like, narrates Holy Moly.
Holy moly! Is that how it goes? Holy moly! I picture it being something like from Home
Just
Alone.
them breaking golf
Holy
clubs over people's
moly!
heads.
Hi, I'm Stephen Curry. Welcome to Holy Moly.
You got to get celebrities involved now. That's something that the pandemic brought on because actors were fucking sickly, that they just got like athletes to come on and do. There's a show where Ray Lewis is in like a survival show where he gave up. He couldn't crawl through mud. Mr. War Football had to do a mission where he was knee deep in mud. We might watch that next.
Yeah.
And he gave up. This regular ass dude had to fucking encourage Ray Lewis.
Well, I mean, he's probably close to 50 years
Come
old
on,
now.
Ray, you murdered a guy. You can't crawl through mud. Was that Kyle Kinane?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. We got our goofy, campy.
Even the fucking golf course is hipster.
Oh, they're just.
You know these dudes mini golf in their parents' basements while they fucking live there rent free.
To
do mini golf.
I gotta admit
that Musk.
They came in twos.
I do like miniature
land.
golf. I like it.
Is that Elon Musk? Is a mini
I
golfer?
thought it was Gary Shandling.
I have an electric golf club.
Is that?
No, it's just some fucking dude. But
It
he's got
looks like
spikes
him.
on his arm. Fucking Gary Sharon fucking playing Holy Moly.
Look at this.
Is Gary Sharon alive?
I don't even. My Sharona. I don't even know what.
No, he was in Van Halen. He was the singer of Van Halen for Van Halen 3.
That's David Lee Roth.
No, Roth was gone. This is post Van Hagar.
Oh,
it went David Lee
Van Halen
Roth.
3. Oh, okay.
It went Sammy Hagar, and then after Hagar left, they got Gary Sharon.
Well, I didn't even.
To do mini golf battle, one-on-one, the most skilled competitors on the planet.
I'm the guy, dude!
Competing on the most epic mini golf.
You know what I found out living in LA? A lot of those people are actors.
Oh, of course.
The contestants, they get a lot of improv people.
Of course. It's going to be their foot in the door. Oh, I'll do that.
Well, because every show wants you to do that shit, do your shot and say something quippy, and regular people can't do that.
Yeah.
So they have to get some fucking groundlings drop out to fucking play
Or
mini golf and say some fucking one-liners.
a Second City person, who didn't make main stage.
Holy moolah, 25 grand. And the coveted plaid jacket. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore.
And I'm Rob Riggle, and yes, this
And I'm Rod Riggle, and I defended our country from war.
I like their blazers. That's actually kind of funny. Because those are ABC's Wide World of Sports blazers from the
That
late
brings
70s.
you back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back when the commentators were calling black people monkeys.
No, they were saying things like the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and then that guy going down the ski jump, and literally, you've seen that one before, haven't you? You've seen that the guy,
yeah.
the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, when the guy goes down the ski jump. That's pretty impressive now, and that was like 1972. That's 50 fucking years ago. And if we watch that video now, that thing should be going viral now because it's pretty impressive when he wipes.
That's holy moly.
Put on okay.
You want to do Ray Lewis crawling through mud?
I wanted to do the Wide World of Sports, ABC's Wide World of Sports, the preview of it, or the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. When they actually would lead into the show.
The intro?
The intro, because towards the end,
Do you want 74 or 81?
74.
So this is when they
81
were
would be-
doing like track and field and shit.
Yeah, like
boring.
but they had boxing. So I saw a few Muhammad Ali. I think I saw Muhammad Ali fight Ernie Shavers 2 weeks after the fight was over on this on ABC's Wide World of Sports. It was like Jim McKay did this, and he did the ABC coverage of the Olympics.
By the way, Aponte, is your video better? Because I do believe it was my internet, and I apologize that every time you watch Twitch something goes wrong. But it's a beautiful streaming service, and don't shy away.
So this is Jim McKay, who was. I think it's
Spanning the globe.
Spanning the globe.
Variety of sport. The thrill of victory. And the agony of defeat.
Here it is.
Is your show guy breaking his
Yeah,
legs?
I mean, I remember being like, that was a viral video. I'm telling you. Look at the soccer. It's great.
Pele, look at him.
Look at those the pitch, if you will.
You goddamn right, it's good.
Yeah,
Twitch is beautiful.
Yeah, they showed soccer on here. You know.
Oh yeah, they would. Wide World of Sports was like World Cup when the World Cup was on it, and then boxing matches. Wouldn't that be Wide World of Sports?
Sometimes too.
Curling.
I mean, look at that was Muhammad Ali fighting Ken Norton. I think
punching the Goodyear blimp.
You know,
almost anywhere you live, there's a state.
A lot of
farm
skiing.
nearby.
You know, skiing was a thing to watch.
Ooh,
Yeah, there's some
F1,
Formula
Indy
1
race.
Yeah, absolutely,
Buddy. I have been into Formula 1.
Good for you.
I've been watching reviews of 70s. The 70s was the most fucking deadly era in Formula 1. There's this dude, Tom Price. Let me just describe this crash to you.
Yeah.
Because I think we'd get pulled if I showed it. So there's a mix-up. A car goes off the track, pulls over, and a bunch of stewards run across the track to help him. And the driver didn't see one of the stewards, and he hit him going 170 miles an hour, splits him in half in midair, and he hits the ground like a bag of fucking human liquid.
Just dead.
Here, check this out, though. The steward that gets fucking mutilated was carrying a fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher hit the dude driving the car in the helmet, and he died on impact and went also into the wall and took out other cars.
Oh. Wow.
Tom Price is his name. And the dude was so badly mutilated that they didn't know it was his body until like an hour later.
Oh.
Because they probably just thought like, oh, it's his jacket. And they're like, no, that's his liquidy torso.
Oh man. That's a
craziest gif I ever saw in my life, because he leaves the ground a person and on his way up just disintegrates as a human being.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. You know what I mean? That's like, I mean, it's you can the power and the force of that. Basically.
170 miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't think they have much. Like, I remember watching like a documentary on the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Jackie Stewart to me is synonymous with Formula 1 in the 70s. You know, he used to cover it all. So because he was a big European racer. I think he was actually Scottish, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's British. And I remember him like. He would do the 24 Hours of Le Mans, and it was with the Formula 1, and like the streets they were on were just like they had sharp curb cuts. Tires would blow all the time, and they'd lose control of their car, like on these like city streets in Paris or in Le Mans.
Aponte says Liquidity Torso is the good name for a band.
Yeah, our torsos. If we get hit by this is a pretty good nature show, by the way. I'm into the color.
Because cubs may have grown up and moved.
Several of these cubs will die, and we will now videotape it in detail.
I thought James Mason was dead. This is David Attenborough.
It is Attenborough.
James Mason did. Heaven can wait. You know, I'm going to take you, Warren Beatty. You're going to go to heaven. Yeah, that very form. He was also in the original Star is Born with Judy Garland. He kills himself. Goes into the ocean. I just killed myself because I loved her so much that I had to kill myself when my career went south and hers superseded me because of my demons. Sorry, that's not James Mason. That's a young James Mason.
A young Mason.
Something. It was nothing like James Mason. Oh, I have to kill myself, I say. Because I remember him being like, he was also in like some Dracula movies, like at the end of his career getting a paycheck, you know? James Mason. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
I'm just putting TV back on to kind of wind it down.
Yeah. We gotta wrap it up, you know?
All right.
It's been a good show, though.
That's what I love that about you.
Yeah.
Like you're like, all right, we're done.
Yeah.
You're like you treat the end of the podcast like a parent when their friends have to go home. All right, guys, 2 minutes. Your mom's coming. Wrap it up. Clean up. We're done.
Is this what Norman Jewison wrote? This was a totally good director and a writer. The Thomas Crown Affair.
Old 68.
Wow. Yeah, this
10:05 to midnight. Back when movies were an hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Good for them. Yeah, Jewison did. I think he did like a soldier story.
Why not? 3 days in a row. Let's close out on Hogan's Heroes.
Here we go.
See what kind of sexual. There is always a blonde bimbo robot.
Yes.
Message for Captain Metzler.
I'm here to have sex with Hogan.
Oh, I know who that is. That blonde one.
Barge in. What's up?
Richard Dawson.
Gestapo men are going through the town.
Is that game show host Richard Dawson?
Yes, absolutely.
Hey man, I'm here drunk on the Gong Show.
He was. Well, no, that's Chuck Barris.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Richard.
He could have gotten a picture of you anywhere.
On the far right there with the blonde hair, she actually was a red-haired woman. I think he had dyed her hair, and she was she was in like episodes of Hill Street Blues. You know, she was in Hill Street Blues. Exactly. I think so.
Okay, we'll move out.
Wow.
Metzler, get your stuff.
Crane.
Take enough clothing.
I was always impressed with their underground bunker. It was always so intricate, and it's like, how did they have time to do that, and how have they let them?
I know. Well, this is supposed to be based on kind of like The Great Escape and Stalag 17.
Well, and it's just interesting how at the time, and I kind of think we should get back to this, and I think this is again a problem of how people can't differentiate reality from what's supposed to be like a joke. Is back in the day, this was deemed appropriate because they're making the Nazis seem foolish. They're always foolish.
Yeah, they're dumb.
The women are dumb bimbos. They're always getting the upper hand because they'll put that swastika right in frame. Like they're not shying away from it.
Yeah.
It's not like usually you'd make a show about some other type of people, but they're the Nazis. Like, no, these are fucking Nazis. They say Hitler all the time. They mention Hitler
often.
Now you wouldn't even be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to say the word Nazi. You wouldn't be able to put a swastika on screen.
I mean, this existed. You know what I mean? Like we need to be made aware
because
of this.
I think there's been a change in attitude that even making fun of it is you're giving it visual. You're putting people's eyes on it, and that's not good.
No. I actually would make the opposite argument. I'd say people need to realize that this was a horrible chapter in human history, and they need to be aware that it's actually kind of a bad thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
You know, that symbol is bad, you know. So I remember a good friend of mine, his father didn't like Hogan's Heroes. He fought in the Second World War. The Germans weren't that stupid. Like he get really pissed off during Hogan's Heroes as a World War II veteran. They make him look so dumb, and it bothered him, which I think is funny.
I'm going to close.
But you need to talk about Hitler. I mean, that needs to be brought up. I mean, it's because the tactics that are going on right now in this country are ripped directly from his playbook.
We'll close up on a little TV history. We'll do the last few minutes with pick something, Crow, whatever you see. Can you see that? You want to do news from May 10th, 1991?
I want to see the mullet guy.
This guy?
To the far right. Oh, mullet guy. Yep, right there. That guy.
Mildred Batts.
Oh, I thought it was a guy. I didn't know.
The quickest driver, the ultimate lap. No races.
I should work this job.
No races closer or more difficult.
Oh, we have the sound of.
Okay.
Yeah, of something else.
All kind of shit. Yeah.
He's not here today.
But the Jones reports due tomorrow.
Maybe he stayed home.
No, they're not. This is hilarious, actually.
What the fuck?
Why wait around the house for important calls?
Well, this is kind of funny. This is our thing. It's we're mashing it up, as they say. Is it kind of what they say? I don't even know. Who knows? Maybe not.
No, the audio is just off. Okay. It's the audio for this. It's just off.
Yeah, just needed a little peace and quiet for the Jones Report.
Well, it's hilarious because you could actually.
Southern trademark.
This is kind of funny.
Now that they're home, they're looking forward to the simple pleasures and welcome men.
Hold on, we'll go back.
Women of the 181st who.
Oh, this is
here at home, and that dream came true today for the men and women of the 181st who flew into Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Was this coming in from like Desert Storm or something like that?
Yep.
Now that they're home,
absolutely.
They're looking forward to the simple pleasures in life.
Oh yeah, I mean Desert Storm, the hubris.
Simple pleasures like beheading a fucking Middle Eastern rebel.
Just relaxing with my family.
Guy looks like Larry Holmes.
Yeah.
I feel great. I feel fantastic. All the butterflies are gone. I'm good.
They told me to look like fucking the maid from the Jeffersons.
Are scheduled to land
Look at that blouse and that.
She looks like the Joker.
Between police and a suspected murderer in Oklahoma ended with a gunshot this evening. Police say
Just a singular gunshot, a singular legal gunshot from a government-regulated handgun.
Bastion used his grandmother to keep police at bay during that standoff. Authorities tried to flood the gunman out
Oklahoma
with a
news?
pressured
It looked like Kentucky, but it's that area.
Okay.
The Ohio Valley.
Well, yeah, Kentucky's far away.
It set a nearby apartment on fire. Police say the grandmother was shaken, but not seriously.
Shaken, not stirred, and he just laughs.
Police injured 3 people in Dallas, Texas today. Police say they
So it
have
looks
2
like-
Oh, they have
suspects
some
in
national
custody.
coverage, too, they
say
do.
the gunman was found.
That's
with
why I
firearms.
think
Gunman.
it's probably some podunk town because they're covering a lot of places. They just
Yeah.
covered Oklahoma, Kentucky, and
Yeah.
In a
Dallas.
nearby crack house before that shooting.
Crack house.
Yeah.
And a sniper struck again today in Knoxville.
You know who
A
lives
tractor
there,
trailer
right?
was hit
I said the word crack house. We know who lives there,
20
correct?
miles north of where a series of previous sniper attacks have been reported. The trucker was not injured.
I'm young Greta Van Susteren.
Who have been injured
Yeah,
in
look at that
previous attacks,
hairstyle.
though. Police don't know if today's shooting was committed by the same gunman or if
Or just a black guy. That's all that
Accused
matters.
of killing a hiker from Signal Mountain on the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania will not go to trial until at least Tuesday.
Look at
A
his
judge
hair.
delayed the trial.
Is he
Originally
Doug
set to
Llewellyn
start
on fucking People's
I gotta
Court?
find out where this
Same
is from.
hairstylist? Yeah.
Because they're all over the map. They just went to Appalachia, Susan Wine.
Meteorologist Neil Pascal News Update.
Chattanooga.
Carol Hauser. Meteorologist Neil Pascal.
Neil Pascal.
Wow. Yeah, so their news is just basically what's, it's okay in your small town. It's okay.
Look at the murder in all these big
Big
cities.
city. We got Tulsa. Oh, don't want to go to Chicago.
Here in Chattanooga, bake sales, as always.
Yep.
There's no sort of Klan activity or white nationalism going on.
There's no massive discrimination going on in the education
trial, originally
system.
set to start tomorrow, in order to hold a special hearing on evidence introduced by the prosecution. Paul David Cruz is charged with murdering Jeffrey Hood of Signal Mountain, Tennessee, and his fiancée Molly LaRue. The couple were fulfilling a lifelong dream, hiking the historic trail when Cruz allegedly murdered them in their sleeping bags. Prosecutors in the case.
Look at that guy smiling, going to his fucking case.
Yeah, this is a Tennessee story. I mean, they're in Tennessee.
In its books concerning the use of those tests. Prosecution is seeking the death penalty.
Oof. South loves its death penalty.
Ooh, some grass.
A major drug lab, according to police. They found this rental truck in Bradley County loaded with the synthetic drug crank. It's a form of speed.
Crank.
More than 200 pounds of crank in that bus.
They
which has
like
an
their
estimated
drugs
street
in
value
hillbilly
of more than
America, man. They do.
$240,000.
That is funny that it's like fucking, you found a vat of trucker speed on the side of the road today.
Yeah.
And Dan Gilly.
Within the last few days.
Well, I was unevening my mustache this morning when the phone rang, and I didn't have time to get the other side.
You know there are just some southern pricks there. I mean,
we're gonna frame a black guy, so we're not too worried about.
Yeah. You think Trump?
Because most
Anyway,
of the bills
this guy's probably
sent to the
dead
House
now.
Finance Subcommittee these days vanish without a trace. This year's tight budget is squeezing the life out of reams of proposed.
These liberal budgets are squeezing the life.
Reporter Val Clark has the story.
Yeah.
Not guilty.
There were not only tears of joy, but tears of relief from Bertram.
Former Nazi relieved of his punishment.
There had been a general feeling throughout the courtroom the verdict would be guilty because
Fucking was Little Richard the judge?
What case is this?
But after only 2 hours,
We'll see. We'll go back.
The story. His wife.
Sure it is, yeah.
A jury says the man who helped his wife kill herself is not guilty of second-degree murder.
My man.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I set the gun up in a slingshot, and she wanted me to fire and shoot it at the same time.
In the 90s, Jack Kevorkian was becoming...
I remember Kevorkian.
Yeah. This became like...
It's a big reference for me as a kid.
Absolutely. I mean, that was very much like taking on like a different side of the abortion debate in their weird, twisted eyes.
asked for clarification on second-degree murder. But after only 2 hours, it was not guilty.
He went and he helped several other people blow their heads off after the trial.
But this is also like Chattanooga getting like moral. It's God who decides when you die. Humans don't decide. Now in war we do, but they look different than
The
us.
surface will continue through the weekend, so we are going to
Got Chattanooga weather. It's
possible, and of course,
gonna be mossy outside.
Let's hear some Chattanooga sports.
Johnson. He didn't do bad.
They're like big Southern men.
Man, that's a big weather segment.
this weekend we've got.
Now look at these. This
Oh, look at this fucking
stories
guy.
on the importance of breast self-exams, but a graphic I saw recently in a medical newsletter caught my eye, and I think it says far better than words how
Breast self-exams. Men should be groping women's breasts every other.
I bet you. Black circles into something real for you. This is a lentil, and it is the average size lump found by regular repeat mammograms. It's tiny. Now here's a red bean. It turns out to be the average size found by a first mammogram. Still pretty small. Now here's the
You can actually suck these tumors through the nipple, boys.
What's he?
He's talking about how small cancerous tumors could be and how necessary self-breast exams are.
Okay. I thought maybe he was selling something else.
No, he wants women's breasts to be squeezed on the regular, often.
I mean, this is their public health thing.
These two watermelons are the size of my wife's
They're
breast.
comparing it to like I don't know. Maybe there's an educational thing in this.
Thank you.
Self-examination from a professional, not from a pamphlet, and do it regularly.
We're gonna watch Robert Smith of The Cure give a fucking breast exam.
Well, it was a good day on the links today.
They go from there to sports.
It was a good day for some folks.
Respectively, there's the old trophy. That thing last year.
Yeah, I did. Take a good look at it. Roll your VCRs. It may be a while.
Listen to that Southern voice. It's great.
Hell yeah! Stick this up your fucking ass, pussies.
This is great.
Night in the Pat Boone concert. I saw Pat for a few minutes, and John Gary sings absolutely terrifically.
They're talking about the Pat Boone concert.
These Southern men have a fucking ego. What's it with their pride?
The Pat Boone Bethel Celebrity Spectacular. Bob may sing a duet with John. I don't know. Yeah. And we'll have highlights from Pittsburgh, where the Braves and the Pirates battle tonight.
Thousand and more.
At Notre Dame High School. I'll major in
Jefferson John George.
On the next lifestyle, champagne wishes.
I loved Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
This is when I first got introduced to Donald Trump, and I hated him at first sight. I knew I didn't like him at first sight. It was so galling to me.
4 shots off the lead in the media division. 5 shots off the overall lead.
Bunch of rich guys not wearing socks out there today.
Press King Edmonds, Jim Little, and
Covering
Paul
golf.
Campbell leading the tournament. Steve Dobb, Jim Steph second at Fortin at 1 last year, didn't you? Okay, all right. The top 2 teams of the National League squared off tonight.
Look at that racist ass fucking thing we're putting up there.
The long ball to beat the Western Division leading Atlanta Braves. Orlando Merced solo homer.
the fucking tomahawk wielding Braves.
Lloyd, McClendon, Jack,
this is my senior year in fucking college.
I love the old references. The Atlanta Braves were in Pittsburgh and they Indian gave the lead.
No. Lloyd McClendon.
They still love him in Pittsburgh. Bream jacked a homer. Too little, too late, though.
Beautiful, pure Bream.
The good news from San Diego.
Barry Bonds.
Andy Van Slyke. Andy Van Slyke was the center fielder for the Pirates. He was homophobia didn't describe what he was terrible.
St. Louis leads Houston in the
Look at my Cubbies edging it out against the Reds. The Red-Os.
American League. The A's lose in New York. Boston beats Texas.
I remember waiting for
California
this.
Bombs
You know,
Cleveland. Chicago leads Toronto in the 8th. Minnesota 5-2 over
the score.
Detroit.
Listen to this
City
fucking
beats
saxophone.
Milwaukee 2-1.
We're loosening up now.
Baltimore and Seattle are scoring.
We're just putting up bigs, reminding you that we don't have shit going on in this town.
Yeah.
They lost to Jacksonville 11-2. We're looking to start a new one.
This is the
minor league ball.
Minor league ball, yeah, absolutely.
Young Mexican Derek Jeter was on the.
Let's see.
RBI doubled off Mike Anderson in the 4th inning. Anthony Manahan had a solo homer off Anderson in the 3rd.
Anthony
Those are the only runs
Manahan.
the Suns got.
Manahan, one of the good ones.
Blueberg, he scattered 4 hits, struck out 5 in 7 innings. The Lookout's only run came off on a Greg Lonegro sac fly in the 5th.
Oh,
the Lookouts. Speaking of that, you're going to want to do that. There's a lot of crime in the neighborhood.
They botch up their reading on this.
And good news today from the Georgia high school baseball.
Well, they know they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Have advanced to the semifinal round.
This is where you can make an error.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, this is like the local news of my town in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's the same level of production.
Over in high school baseball, the one black guy got a hit.
Yeah.
The Tigers got all 9 of their runs on homers. Greg Gibson a 3-run shot. Keith Durham and Billy Stevens 2-run homers.
Well, you feeling like
these are all Trump voters now. All of them are Trump
some
voters.
of them are probably senators.
Yeah. Yeah, we should wind it down, man. Good show, though. A lot of fun.
It was a good show. Let me fucking put this.
Last year. Thank you very much. The Philadelphia 76ers, who lost the first two games of their Eastern Conference semifinal
we should
series
win
in
it. I'm
Chicago,
sorry.
were hoping that the home court advantage would hold true.
We'll see you
tonight
next
as they
week, guys.
perspective.
Thank you for watching. Twitch.tv/This is Keith Pazel for the live feed and for the video versions of the show. The podcast version goes up immediately after this gets done streaming. I'm going to pop it up. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all the major ones. We're everywhere. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter. I'm trying to be more active, tweeting about shows. I think I'm going to be tweeting about Formula One tomorrow. We have qualifying. Very exciting. But yeah, I might be back in a couple days, maybe even tomorrow. Thank you. I love you.
Good show.
Bye.
Back on that online radio. Ain't no love tonight in this city. And here I thought that we had gone steady. We're all entertainers, nothing ever changes. We're all entertainers, nothing ever changes. Ain't no love tonight in this city. And here I thought that we had gone steady. We're all entertainers, nothing ever changes.
Now, how can we announce we are off the air when we are off the air?